change things. Hopefully. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning here, guys, and it's early, so cut me some slack. All right, here we go. Can you guys hear now? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, let's start this over. Welcome back to the channel, guys. David here with another cryptocurrency update. We're going to jump into the heat map this morning. I've tried to show you guys this before in regards to what the heat map really shows you. Now, yesterday, when we looked at this chart, everything here was green. I mean, you saw just a few coins down here that were actually in the red, but today, as you could see, market sentiment has changed. So the deeper and darker the red, as you could see here on Tron, is down 3.4%, which is, looks to be the darkest red on this chart right here, except for this down here. But so that's interesting. You got to get onto these heat maps and actually start to go through what this stuff shows you. And so you'll be able to, I mean, let's just open up our max XRP chart here. So as you can see, it'll give you the highs, the lows, the time frame, market cap, supply. This is going to basically give you all the information you need. You can easily switch in and out from your coins. If you want to know who's doing the best, click on the brightest green and you'll be able to see what exactly is going on. Jumping into the news this morning, long-serving cryptocurrency exchange forced offline, and the hackers are blamed. Cryptopia, they call it an OG cryptocurrency exchange. One of the internet's longest-serving digital asset exchanges, Cryptopia, claims to have been hit by a debilitating hack. After a full day of unscheduled maintenance outages, the New Zealand-based cryptocurrency exchange posted an official statement explaining it suffered a security breach which resulted in significant losses. It's really important, guys, as we get through this, to understand that there is going to be losses. There is going to be moments when an exchange that you do business on or a person that you send crypto to is going to try to take advantage of you. That's why I think it's really important for us to go through these articles every day, to get involved in as many conversations as we can about this cryptocurrency space. What exactly do you think is coming forward? Do you think it's going to be more hacks? Do you think it's going to be regulation? Is the United States going to be a country that continues to take its time and prevent people from actually investing their hard-earned money into this space? Do you think the United States government is going to continue to prevent us from having safe and easy access, regulated access to this cryptocurrency space? Tell me down below. Greetings from Switzerland. Thank you very much. I've got a friend from Switzerland who I'm trying to get to start to send the videos around Switzerland, and she's going to start working on it, so maybe you can get together with her. Her name is Samira. Anyway, according to Cryptopia, both New Zealand police and its high-tech crimes unit are jointly investigating the matter, which they are treating as a major crime. These are major crimes, guys. Fully covered, fully insured. No, this is unregulated monies being stolen in which it will not come back. Here we go. Why Facebook should not be trusted with cryptocurrency. I don't necessarily trust Facebook with too much of anything. To be honest with you, like if you were gonna cancel your Facebook account and you wanted to delete every single picture that was in your Facebook profile, you'd have to go through each and every single one and individually delete them one by one. Facebook wants you to be stuck in their platform. They want you to be basically circling the drain. So my suggestion is if you're somebody who doesn't necessarily like social media, doesn't enjoy the interaction that you get on there, I wouldn't spend too much time of your day interacting on social media, uploading photos, because you're basically stuck in the social media land and it takes you a lot of time to get yourself out. The race to launch the first crypto-powered messenger app is heating up. Naturally, the internet monopolies such as Facebook are scrambling to be the first. You hear this a lot. A lot of people don't want to be the first, but you definitely don't want to be the 5th or 6th or 7th or 10th company doing something like this. It's true. You don't want to be the first. What happens if you're the first? What happens if you're the first model Samsung Galaxy 10 that comes out, which they're expecting the Galaxy 10 to be coming out in April with a potential foldable screen, with the potential built-in cryptocurrency wallet, foldable screen, meaning that the outside of the phone is going to be like the old school sidekicks that I used to have back when I was in the later stages of my middle school into high school. You would be able to flip the phone and there was a screen on the outside and screens on the inside. Understand, there's things coming in this market that you are not expecting, okay? You're going to have a phone that literally flips in the middle with one single screen. I'm waiting for the Samsung 10. If you guys are an iPhone or a Samsung person, or if for some reason you use some other thing that nobody knows about, let us know. I'm a Samsung dude. I find myself to be more creative. I find people with iPhones to be a little bit more business-like, a little bit more curtain-tailed to the system. Samsung for life. That's right. No question. We got to stick with our Samsung. So yeah, like I said, Samsung, the 10 is going to come out in April, and we think it's going to have a cryptocurrency wallet built into it. So if you don't think that there's companies on the back end that are literally going to be building this blockchain system and building the ease of access for you, you're wrong. So, but looking at its history, it is one of the least suitable to handle decentralized currencies. They're talking about Facebook. New contenders are appearing on the scene with far better credentials than the world's largest social media platform. Now, understand, social media is not something... First of all, if you're a parent, I would highly, highly suggest to keep your children away from social media as long as possible. If you, I mean, my sister and my brother both have young babies, and I'm the only one floating around with no kids yet. So hopefully Mrs. XRP will come around soon. But yeah, they've got their babies, and it's crazy that when we go out, you either choose to completely interact and take over the child's sensory peripheral. Honestly, you just got to take over everything. That's the only way to keep them from wanting the phone or keep them from playing on YouTube. Now, understand, if your kid is one of those kids that at 2 or 3 years old for some reason is watching science videos or learning how to talk or learning how to read, now there's videos and there's educational lessons that will keep your kids running in the right direction. Now, if your kid is just sitting there with their phone planted right up against their eyeballs and their objective is just to watch Teletubbies or Mickey Mouse or whatever, or whatever, I don't know what's a kids show nowadays. I'm not allowed to babysit, so I don't need to watch kids shows yet. Crypto and Facebook have made it into a number of headlines over the past year. Many are clutching at digital straws in the hope that the huge internet conglomerate getting into crypto would drive adoption and revive battered markets. It hasn't happened yet, but any participation from social media markets is likely to evolve its own token, and not one of these already established. So what they're saying, thank you for watching this on your way to work. I really do appreciate it. So it's basically like they're saying that markets are dying and an internet conglomerate would come around and try to drive adoption, to try to bring the life back into these failing internet companies. Understand, the internet is evolving, okay? It is daily. Every single day, the internet's evolving. There's more lawsuits getting started. There's more companies getting sued for privacy issues. There's more companies being hacked with your information being removed. I would honestly suggest to people that you need to have as many precautionary 2FA, all of these double login systems set. Because if you're leaving... If I had a kid, yes, thank you very much. They need to start learning early. One of the first things that I taught my niece, and it was literally, and I taught this to her when I was living in Israel. I lived in the Middle East for a little while. And when I was traveling around Israel, I was buying, this was back in 2013 and 14, I was buying my niece silver coins. Now, I missed her first birthday and her second birthday, but by time I came home, I was able to literally go up to her, and I had bought her a bank, a Notre Dame football ceramic bank that the hole was too small to actually fit the coins into. So you have to stick the coins in through the bottom because the silver eagles are so big. But if you were to go up to my niece today and ask her what is real money, she would tell you silver coins. And she would take you right up to her bedroom, and she would pull down her Notre Dame ceramic football, and she would open up the bottom, and she would pull out her collection of silver coins. Understand, this girl, my niece, if I can keep going in the right direction with her, and if I could keep instilling in my nieces and nephews the idea of what is real value and how not to get intrinsically wrapped up in this fiat currency world, even though we need the fiat currencies to help us, we need the fiats to help us build our portfolios, our properties, our food amount that we've got in our closets and our safes and everything. It's true. We need currency, but you don't have to be fully dependent on it. You have to start to teach those around you that silver and gold and precious metals and food and water are really important to live, not to just survive day to day. Very good point. All right, here we go. 5 more 2019 crypto predictions from industry executives. This is by Luke Thompson, January 15th. Despite the mauling of crypto markets by the bears, last year was a huge one for mainstream media to pick up crypto-related stories, which were once for niche outlets only. They obviously drive traffic and garner attention, which shows that the public still has big interest in all things crypto. Fortune has been big on Bitcoin for a while now, and its dedicated TV slots, The Ledger, has just run another prediction piece hosting the Winklevoss twins. The show was largely dedicated to their Gemini exchange and related products, but the following predictions are interesting. The first prediction of the loss of traction of Tether. Stablecoins took off in 2018 when several new ones appeared on the scene. You saw that several new coins appeared with Coinbase releasing them and everybody having 2 or 3 or 4 different options through their exchanges on your stable coin to get into. Now understand, if you pick the wrong stable coin to get into, if you get into Tether at a time when Tether just dies off the bottom, if you buy Tether at 99.9 and then 2 seconds, 3 seconds later, we have a pump in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP, guess what's going to be happening to Tether, at least through Binance? It's going to be getting destroyed. Everyone's going to be running out of their Tether at whatever price they can get out of, because the exponential increases that you get from your Bitcoin or your XRP investment is light years and leaps and bounds above the moves that you're going to be getting on your Tether, which is really important. 19 people here right now, 14 minutes in. Share this video, guys. I really do appreciate it. Definitely moon the likes. Do something. Young Jizzle, what's good? How you guys doing? XRP Ninja Warrior. Do Uber drivers now take XRP? No, we do not. We cannot take anything. Honestly, there was such a time, and I don't really drive for Uber that much, but there was such a time in Uber's beginning that they were filled with so much trouble. There was the ability for people to tip the Uber drivers through the Uber app early on in the system, but Uber, the company, was not ever giving the tip money to the drivers. That's why right now, as an older driver, you know, I've driven over 1,100 rides through Uber, and I think over 700 rides through Lyft, which is, hey, enjoy your day at work. And it's not unfortunate that you arrived at work. It's a blessing. I think there's many people today who are going to be sitting at home and just taking in as much information as they can. But I really do appreciate you dropping by this video. So like I said, there was a time when they were mired in controversy, and right now they're deep in some lawsuits. We actually just got judgment through our arbitration. in regards to the Uber lawsuit. So any of you guys who were Uber drivers before, I believe it was October of 2017, you guys have the right to, if you guys opted out of the arbitration clause, to join into this Uber lawsuit. But yes, on that note, Uber, I believe, will be starting to not accept cryptocurrency, but partnering with these instantaneous liquidity providing coins, or they're going to be partnering with coins that are going to help them expand their business profile or the latency that they might have in some of their movements in their app. So, like we said, we were talking about stablecoins and how stablecoins kind of hit the market, and if you get caught in the wrong stablecoin at the wrong time, you could end up getting hit really hard. So like they're saying here, USDT, they're basically talking about USDT being one of the biggest. While Tether is still the king of the dollar-pegged coin with a market cap of $2 billion, physically backed $2 billion supposedly, others are creeping into the charts and gathering momentum. The next most popular stablecoin after USDT is Circle and Coinbase's USDC, which is currently at 19th place with a $354 million market cap. True USD is on the list at 27th with over 200 million. Naturally, the dump of most altcoins has lifted the stablecoins over the past few months, but there are a good few competitors for Tether. If the Escobar Estates gets its way, there will be another one coming soon. So anyways, it's definitely really important. Portugal officially, oh wow, that's amazing. Portugal is official with Uber now. That's kind of crazy. Crypto.com card. Is that Crypto.com card? I don't know. Unfortunately, no, it's not. Like we said, what is going on? Cryptocasian. I think it's Cryptocasian, but honestly, I'm looking forward to see the discussion between Brad Garlinghouse and the Swift CEO here in Switzerland. Maybe I should go. You should go. Wow, I'm gonna come and meet you. Actually, we're gonna go together. Can you be my Uber driver? So yeah, like we said, there's so many stable coins. You have to be careful which one you get into and why. The second prediction is that Facebook enters the fray with its own stable coin for use on WhatsApp. However, However, I've used WhatsApp for quite a long time, and I can tell you that there has never been a moment where I've ever needed, this might be different in other countries, but there's never been a moment where I have ever needed any type of money through WhatsApp. I'm not really sure. If you guys can let me know if you use WhatsApp on in a different country or in a different way. I mean, I just chat and video call with my WhatsApp, but they don't charge. Privacy and censorship issues. The social media giant has been embroiled in over the last year. So this is what we're talking about. Your information can get stolen. Your photos can get used. If you guys are parents, we've been talking a lot about being a parent today. If you are a parent and you're somebody who's consistently posting photographs of your child on Facebook, understand that there is really nasty, negative, and malicious people online. So you have to be willing and able to not only protect yourself, but protect your family. Okay, now that's one thing that I believe is one of the most important things in our communication with the 17 of you watching and with the 1,600 subscribers that we've got on this channel, is that we have to be considered family. We have to be willing to protect each other, to surround each other with love and with compassion and strength, just so that if somebody comes in right now and asks a question or has a concern, that we can definitely answer it from a position of conviction, a position of knowledge and education, and a position from being able to research something and not just contrive or force an answer to come out. More torment from the SEC has also been predicted as the U.S. regulator eyes up bigger targets. The possibility of XRP being classified as an unregulated security is a very real one for Ripple. The possibility for XRP being classified as an unregulated security. I think we've kind of addressed the security issue. I think that the longer the SEC and the powers that be go in America without actually putting some kind of legislation down, the longer they're holding their doors open to be liable and to be held responsible in some of these situations for the fact that they decided to take as long as they did. If the government keeps waiting and keeps waiting and keeps waiting, and let's use the hypothetical that the entire cryptocurrency market ends up getting hacked or getting foiled, and that it was something that started in the U.S. based on... Oh, Teresa! Yes, first time. How are you doing? Yes, so it'll be really interesting to see what happens if the SEC doesn't act, or if the federal government decides not to put any regulation behind this. Honestly, it could get really bad. And the U.S. governments or powers that be or the banks that decide to either give you access to your crypto or house your crypto, whatever it may be, there could be major lawsuits and major upheaval coming in the future. No joke. So I don't necessarily see the SEC coming out. And even if they did come out and claim that Ripple was offering an unregulated security and that unregulated security was XRP, I don't believe that they will be looking to shut XRP down. I don't believe that they're going to be looking to take all of the XRP out of escrow and destroy it all. Honestly, if you look at what happens when the SEC deems a company as having released an illegal security out onto the market, they fine them, they charge them, they do things retroactively. They say, okay, you've done this for so long and you've profited this, you're going to be charged this, and we need you to let everybody know. This is exactly how it's going to go. I don't believe that, yeah, you know what? My family is not illiterate when it comes to technology. I think each and every person in my family is suited for something specific. Now, mine might happen to be a little bit more driven into research and financial understanding. Like, if you guys have any questions about money or history or the past adoption or regulation around fiat currency, the gold standard, definitely ask me. I've been doing a lot of studying and research in this market, so I feel like I'm extra tuned to give a little bit of advice, not financial advice, but a little bit of understanding when it comes to that. All right, let's move on here. More good signs from the Bitcoin network. Now, as we know, we've got the we've got the Lightning Network coming up. In December, the Bitcoin mining difficulty was forecasted to drop once again, but it actually beat the forecast and increased during both of the last adjustments. This means that the miners are coming back, creating a more competitive environment. However, some players in the mining industry still need to deal with certain challenges. It was previously estimated that the mining difficulty, the adjustment of which was set for the end of December 2018, would drop by 8.2%. However, data from major Bitcoin mining pool BTC.com shows that the difficulty on December 31st actually increased by 10%. At that time, and again 2 weeks later, at the next adjustment by 4.7%. Now, the pool estimates that the difficulty will increase by another 4.3% in almost 13 days. It's really important to understand what it is exactly. Take a look at this chart before we scroll by it, guys. It's the 10 recent Bitcoin mining difficulty adjustments. So take a look at this chart. It goes and tells you, I think that these are the block numbers. It's possible that these are the block numbers, the block time, the difficulty, and the percentage change. So understand they're referencing the two last changes, which are basically, you've got the last two decreases, which are still 5% over the last two increases. So it's kind of weird how you can start to calculate how the difficulties are going to increase or decrease in regards to your Bitcoin mining. Now, we're still waiting for some of the miners to come into the chats here and let us know exactly what some of their most important mining difficulties were and are. Now, is it energy costs? Because I know some countries have major water power systems that provide energy for the masses at an extremely cheap price. The mining difficulty of Bitcoin is adjusted every 2 weeks, every 2016 blocks to be precise, to maintain the normal 10-minute block time. This means that if there are many miners competing amongst themselves and propagating blocks in less than 10 minutes, the difficulty of the next puzzle will be increased. If there are few miners and it takes them much longer to find the solution, the difficulty is decreased. Both times just enough to keep block times at around 10 minutes. So we're going to start to peel through some of this information here, guys. Seriously. To further add to the proof that miners are turning their rigs back on, the hash rate is also growing in the past month. It is up from 36.5 thousand terahashes to around 42,000 terahashes, and increases around 13%. So you do got to keep your eyes out, guys, when we see here. Ethereum Constantinople upgrade. What is it all about? Like we've said before, Ethereum will not be getting a new coin. This is not going to be like a token, like an airdrop. This is not going to be an airdrop where everybody is going to be set. This is what happens normally, okay? Everybody, what is going on back there? There's somebody walking around by the door. I don't know if you guys can see that. Anyway, kind of creepy. Ooh, a little scary. Whatever, we're ready. Like we said, this is not going to be like a typical... Dude, I'm telling you, me too. It was there. I'm glad you saw it because I kind of tripped out for a second. But it wasn't a ghost. It was actually somebody outside the office here. So, back... You got to stay... Look. Can't let things distract us, guys. Ethereum will not be getting a new coin. This is not going to be like a typical airdrop or fork or whatever. No. Okay. Yeah, no, you're definitely the comment expert for sure because you can comment. Congratulations. Like we said, no coins. The upgrade is made up of 5 Ethereum improvement proposals. The upgrade makes miners work harder, less profitable, and reduces the influx of new Ether. What about the price? The short answer is nobody knows, honestly. We really don't know. We've said this before. Maybe this professional commenter here will have some insight that he hasn't commented already. Popular decentralized application and smart contract platform Ethereum is getting an upgrade. Constantinople these days. An update. Oh, sorry. Most likely on January 16th. That's coming up. I think January 16th was the day that the California earthquake happened. That was a crazy one in 1994. But since the update will not be backwards compatible, meaning that it is not compatible with previous versions of Ethereum. It is also known as a hard fork. As for the date, the upgrade will roll out at the block height 7,080,000, which is most likely to fall on January 16th. So don't be expecting, this is like I was just saying, people are not going to be rushing out of their XRP or their Bitcoin or their Litecoin the day or the week before. Some people might, based on the fact that they're not doing any research. They don't understand that this coin here is not going to be giving you a split. You're not going to be getting extra Constantinople coins from the split. No. This is a specific hard fork. This hard fork is going to be an upgrade. This is not a split off of the chain. There is not a select group of the miners. Now understand, a small group of the miners can actually go, and yes, President Vincent Wilson II, I do always get up this early, and it's 5:51. It's not even 6 yet. I feel like you're calling me lazy. Life gets started early, guys. Understand that as you're all sleeping and as everybody's going to be getting up and watching these videos at some other point, we already know what's going on. We're working with other countries. We're working on different time frames. So yeah, we definitely need to be up before the sun. You guys need to start to change your clocks. If you're going out every Friday night or every Saturday night to the bars and getting drunk with your homies, all this stuff, hey, it's only 2 o'clock there. That's amazing. 10 o'clock. Thailand. Oh, that's cool, man. We got people all over the world. That's amazing. And there's only 20 of us in this group right now. Wow, that's cool. Where's everybody from? I know. Where's Teresa from? That I don't know. I forgot. Oh, no, she said she's, I forget. Anyway. So, don't get excited. No new coin. It says it right there. Don't expect that you're going to move all your XRP into Ethereum and then all of a sudden your Ethereum is going to double because they're going to give you the Constantinople version of this coin as well. That's not going to happen, guys. Honestly, it's a projected upgrade in the system. It's not going to be anything other than that. So, like I did say, is that yes, Rochester, New York, awesome. I've got family in Great Neck and in Queens, Austin Street. A&J's Pizza in Queens, best pizza in the world. If you want to freeze some and mail it to me, definitely let me know. Minnesota in the house. That's amazing. Yeah, I get up this early every day for sure. No question. Dubai. Oh, we're gonna. You know what? I think we're gonna plan this trip. It's either gonna be to Dubai, but honestly, I'll be honest with you. It really depends on where the group goes, because if we're trying to get 25 people all to go to the same place, luckily for us, we're not digital asset investor size yet, because we're not going to be able to plan for 35,000 people to all get to the same place. So hopefully we can keep this channel small. Don't share it with too many people. If you are already a subscriber, definitely stay subscribed. But I think it's more important to like this video. Honestly. Western Australia. That's what's going on, guys. I honestly love this. Tell me truthfully the level of adoption and interaction and usage that you're getting in your country. Dude, honestly, that XRP Classic scam, did I put it up here? I think I did. Hold on. Nope, not that one. Not that one. It's got to be one of them. I thought I had it up here. Whatever. Yes, honestly. But no. That's kind of the thing that we were saying, is that no, it's all hocus pocus. It's all bogus BS. Literally, listen to what I'm saying. The DX exchange is no doubt in my mind going to be wrapped up on some sick ass lawsuits. No joke. Work in Iowa. Hey, Iowa's where the American pickers are from. It's kind of like the business that I do. For those of you who are ever curious what I do for a living, I like to enjoy my life. But what I do for a living is I buy and I sell. I'm an antique salesman. Basically, I go to live auctions every week. One of these days, I'll open up the live stream from one of these auctions that I'm at and let you guys kind of see my work environment. I go to flea markets. I'm selling at different... You want to be American too? Aw. That's funny. But... America can be considered a frame of mind. Being American can literally be a frame of mind. I mean, the American frame of mind or the American dream can be literally... Oh, is he commenting again? All YouTubers need to be humble and stop coming across like y'all work for Ripple and know more than what we know. Same reports y'all read from is on everybody's search engines Google. But my question for you, me, is why instead of searching on Google, you're spending your time hanging out with me and my 25 friends. Oh, I put you in the 25 friends. You are one of the 25 friends. You are one of the friends, me. I'm glad you smiled, because it seems like you might be one of those people who is a little upset with the amount of money you lost in this, which I think all of us have a little sour taste in our mouth from it. But if you sign on to these videos, do you want me to? Okay, so this is what I'll do in tomorrow's video for you specifically, me, is I'm going to have a whiteboard behind me, and I'm going to write down every one of my thoughts before I say them. So we'll basically be doing live reports. But, no, I'm just kidding. Honestly, I do appreciate you coming by. And you're welcome anytime. Any one of you guys. There's 26 now. You guys are welcome anytime. You guys can message, comment. You can send me a link through Twitter. I think I've got our Twitter thing up there, Ripple XRP Social. Hopefully, Super Chats will be up soon, so you guys will be able to throw a little XRP this way. This crypto space is truly amazing, so I really do thank you guys. Ethereum-based XRP. Here we go. I do have it. XRP Classic copies Ripple logo, begins trading on crypto exchanges. What does it say here? We already have some banks here in Switzerland that give you the possibility to buy and sell and store your coins. Very interesting. I mean, that's cool. That's cool. I mean, honestly, I think in the end that a lot of these exchanges in America are going to have to go the direction of becoming a bank literally licensed. I think they're going to have to get licensed in some form or another, not just to be some kind of crypto exchange. I think they're going to have to get licensed because they're going to be housing money for people. I think that that's going to be really interesting. So like somebody just said a couple of minutes ago, is you guys have to be aware. You have to be aware, honestly, of this Ethereum-based BS, this bullshit that's going on. Ethereum-based XRP Classic. This is what I was telling you guys with the DX exchange. Honestly, it's exciting to think that you could pick up some Ethereum Classic. I mean, Ethereum Classic or XRP Classic or whatever any of these classics are, because it's not the real deal. But it's not to say that through the DX exchange that the Tesla stock that they're selling is not going to ever hold any validity or any value. No, that's not true. These things could actually be considered collector tokens at some point, because if Tesla can't actually stop this ERC20 Tesla token from being sold, or not being sold, but from being created, or from continuing to be sold, but not being able to remove the ones that have been created and sold already, that might actually give some collector token value to the ones that were created. It's almost like when a company puts out a toy that has an error, or if the toy is a little dangerous and it'll cut the kid or whatever, or if they put out a magazine with an error and they have to call back in all of the errors, all of those ones that remained in circulation, the valuation of those increases as people are like, well, shoot, I want to get my hands on that token or that coin or that product that was only around for a limited time and it wasn't real or it was fake or dangerous or whatever. I want to get my hands on one of those. It's kind of like the same argument for Bitcoin, you know? It's kind of like the same thing for Bitcoin. It's like there's only 21 million Bitcoin. There's X number of millions of Bitcoin that have already been lost. This year alone, there's going to be X number of hundreds or thousands or millions of people that die that have a Bitcoin wallet that haven't showed anybody how to access it, or haven't created a crypto living will or anything like that. You gotta be careful. No joke. An Ethereum-based token called XRP Classic has surfaced, and it is now listed on crypto exchange Mercatox and Etherflyer, trading under the symbol XRPC. XRP Classic is also on the crypto price tracker CoinMarketCap. I'm starting to see why you guys hate CoinMarketCap, because it seems like CoinMarketCap is literally a shit lister. It seems like they're going to be consistently listing coins that are just bullshit. XRP Classic, CoinMarketCap with extremely low volume. Yes, it is. XRP Ninja Warrior. Honestly, I do catering for the Spartan races here in the Santa Clarita area, and so a couple of years, my brother and I have been out on the Spartan track, and we have an opportunity to run a little bit of the Spartan race. Jumping over the fires and going over some of the bits and pieces in the Spartan. Have you guys ever ran Spartan races or done any Tough Mudders or anything like that? Any crazy outdoor competitions? Let us know. I'm curious to know who's the toughest of our XRP community. XRP Classic, like we said, is on CoinMarketCap with extremely low volume, although it does not appear in CoinMarketCap's search results. The coin first appeared on Twitter on December 24th, where it was quickly labeled a scam by XRP supporters. It's not necessarily that it's a scam, but it is not XRP. It is not associated or connected to Ripple Labs or RippleNet or transfers through the distributed ledger technology in any way, shape, or form. Now, if this XRPC was created, let's say that it was created by somebody who was using the open source technology that Ripple was allowing. Canary Islands, beautiful. if it was created under that open source platform and it was associated to the distributed ledger technology and it was created under the distributed ledger and under the XRP umbrella and it was going to use the distributed ledger to transfer that value, that would be another story. But I don't believe that it is. I haven't done any research in it, but here we go at Alex Crypto X. What scam is XRP Classic and why is CoinMarketCap listing it? Retweet widely. Honestly, it's true. The ERC token uses Ripple's logo in an orange color and has a website that describes XRP Classic as a decentralized, accessible blockchain cryptocurrency infrastructure that will offer crypto investors an automated trading system. However, the white paper describes something completely different and says XRP Classic is a platform designed to create a new marketplace for freelancers. In quotes, XRP Classic is a modern age freelance marketplace created with the aim to resolve all such issues faced by traditional freelance industry and enable seamless, risk-free connectivity between freelance and buyers at minimal costs. It serves as state-of-the-art peer-to-peer marketplace for offering and hiring services without involving a middleman and allow them to create a potential long-term collaborations with freelancers, getting a fair share for their efforts while the buyer getting quality work at optimal rates. So, honestly, let's see what's going on here. Did you see Crypto Eddie's research on it? No, I did not. The founder of XRP links to an oil scam years ago. It is a total scam. Yeah, I can totally... First of all, just on that note, on exactly what you just said, Sean Schaefer, I did not see Crypto Eddie's research on it. But I myself am not going to just instantaneously write off somebody or a new project based on old projects. Okay? Because we live in a time now where people are so quick to write off and so quick to judge. And we can use the Kevin Hart example with hosting the Oscars. There was people that came out. And Kevin Hart's a great, from what he seems to be, very inspirational, very forward thinking. He likes to put out good content. Understand that there is people that will dig through the past and destroy something irrelevant of what the actual truth is. Now, I'm not saying that what Crypto Eddie researched is not true. I'm very sure that this person was attached to a scam. But we cannot just instantly write off this new thing other than the fact that it's called XRP, which is making it a scam. I would be hesitant to instantaneously write everything off as a scam. I try to lead my life very... I'm very open. Now, XRP Classic is not going to be getting my money. I'm not going to be selling my holo for XRP Classic, that's for sure. But what I'm saying is it's good to do the research. Don't just base everything off of the projects of people's past, okay? We have to... How you doing, Piotr? I don't know what that says, but it's good to see you. CoinMarketCap don't list the correct circulating supply figure for XRP. That's true. Many have locked varied amounts of XRP in escrow accounts. That is also true. So the total escrowed XRP is an unknown quantity. That's true. Honestly, Litecoin Rich was writing me yesterday, and he was asking me, like, I'm having some financial issues right now, and I'm, like, starting to sell some of my XRP in order to cover costs and stuff. And he says, why don't you just escrow your XRP? And it's such a great point. There's probably many people who have Nanode and who have Tethered and who have paper wallet and cold wallet and offline storage their XRP and escrowed it, kind of like XRP is escrowed in the Ripple system, never to be used again really until Moonville comes, you know. Yeah, so the white paper also includes a section on how XRP Classic will serve the emerging Internet of Things industry. So you see how they're going after the Internet of Things, and they're not targeting the Internet of Value. And, okay, it's bad enough that they're called XRP. But as the next generation Internet of Things network technical architecture based on the Internet of Value, XRP Classic applies a unique XRP Classic algorithm to meet the requirements of the blossoming Internet of Things industry. The inspiration for XRP Classic algorithm comes from the formation of ions in inorganic chemistry. When salt is ionized, it produces anions and cations, which can be combined again to produce new substances. Similarly, the XRP Classic algorithm, this is going to get so bad, guys, because all they need to do is at some point stop using Classic, and it'll just get super confusing. So yeah, I'm going to go with you, Sean. This is definitely a scam, especially if they were involved in scams before. As soon as any of these news articles start to drop Classic out of these sentences, is going to be really bad. The coin's website features a partner section with 3 images that lead to nowhere. The site does not have a list of official team members and lists a phone number located in Bangladesh. I'm not going to Bangladesh to track them down, guys, so that's for sure. All right, here we go. This is Fortune's bullish and bearish 2019 Bitcoin and crypto predictions, plus Ripple and XRP, Litecoin, Ethereum, EOS, NEM, VeChain, crypto news alerts. From 5 bold predictions on the year ahead to an endorsement of Ripple's XRP-powered XRapid. It is a scam. XRP Ninja, Sean is the boss. He knows. It's definitely a scam. From 5 bold predictions on the year ahead to an endorsement of Ripple's XRP-powered XRapid. Here's a look at some of the stories breaking in the crypto world. Fortune just released a list of the 5 cryptocurrency predictions for 2019. Here's a look at what the Business Magazine expects might happen in the new year. Tether will lose market share, obviously because there's so many different coins out there. Facebook will create a cryptocurrency for WhatsApp. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission will target big-name cryptocurrencies and platforms. The first Bitcoin ETF will be approved. Crypto prices will not return to all-time highs this year. I don't know, guys. Ripple and XRP. Ripple has released a new interview with Nicolas Palacios, the CFO of Mexican-based financial gateway Qualix. The company is one of the first to adopt Ripple's XRapid, which sources liquidity from XRP to boost cross-border payments. Ethereum Foundation is asking any developers who are creating decentralized apps on the platform to reach out. All right, let's move on to the next one. This will be the last bit of news for today. Another 4 partners. Now, this is always an exciting part, is 4 more partners coming out on to the Ripple platform, which is definitely exciting. Currently, Ripple's native token XRP is the 2nd largest cryptocurrency in the space right now, just as it was during the last few weeks of 2018 before getting taken by Ethereum once more at the start of the year. The persistent behavior of the XRP and Ripple to partner up with financial institutions seems to be changing the game for San Francisco-based blockchain startup. The past few months alone have seen the firm secure many important partnerships. Here's a quote from the CEO. This is consistent with Ripple's vision of XRP as a fast and inexpensive source of liquidity for cross-border transactions. Instead of banks having to maintain foreign bank accounts, the idea is for them to buy XRP with dollars or euros and rely on local market makers to exchange XRP into local currencies. That's always what we've known. To anybody who's in this chat right now, you definitely understand that. That we know that's what Ripple does, is that XRP is intended to be a fast and expensive source of liquidity cross-border transactions, no doubt. The other 4 firms which are set to get down with Ripple are FTCS, JNFX, Transpago, and SendFriend. I believe SendFriend is the I think SendFriend is the one that was created by the MIT graduates or invested in by the MIT company. Definitely. I've got my rocket lit, ready when the bulls. Honestly, yeah, we're definitely on the platform, ready, waiting with them. Using XRP to boost liquidity and setting international. As the Ripple CEO explained, 2019 is the year. 2019 is the year wheat will be separated from the chaff. I've never heard that one before. Not too many months ago, the media was saying no one will use XRP, which made good for skeptical headlines. Today, you can't say that, as people are starting to use XRapid because it's better, faster, and cheaper. Definitely true. All this news is surfacing about Ripple comes just days after Ripple Labs revealed that over 200 financial organizations have come to the network. With this in mind, the company now operates in more than 40 countries across all continents on the planet. All continents on the planet. How many continents are on this planet, guys? Do you even know? I think it's 7. Is it 7? Oh, I hope I'm not wrong. That would make me seem really stupid on this live. But that doesn't matter. I'm allowed to seem stupid. Better, faster, cheaper, and safer. Boom. Moonville. That's right, Teresa. Moonville. Hashtag Moonville. Hey, you guys, definitely share this on your Twitter. I want to try and get this channel to blow up. Definitely like these videos. Share them with your friends. And if you guys have anything to add, join the conversation down below. 200 financial organizations come to the network. With this in mind, the company now operates in more than 40 countries across all continents on the planet. That's the question. I don't know how many countries there are. At the current time of writing, XRP is in the red, as is the rest of the market. Boom. If we go back, we'll see how it's doing. Yeah, definitely in the red. You guys can click back to the beginning of this video and see what's changed in the last 52 minutes since then. But let's get a update. Hey, Ethereum's breaking. Look at all the green that's starting to pop out, guys. It's a green day here. Hey, green day coming in. Binance token, what a bummer. XRP 10 to 15 end of year. Are you talking about 10 to 15 cents? 10 to 15 dollars? 10 to 15 Bitcoin? Are we still calculating money in dollar terms here, Mr. Vincent Wilson II? That's a good question. At the current time of writing, XRP is in the red as the rest of the market with a 3.08% decrease over the past 24 hours, leaving it with a price of 32 cents and a market cap of 13 billion. Oh man, goodness gracious, guys. So as you can see, we're gonna have an issue. We're literally gonna have an issue right now. Everybody's giving you different information. Thank you very much, XRP Ninja Warrior. I really do appreciate that. So as you can see, every single article that's literally coming out right now is telling you either one market cap or another market cap, or one circulating supply or another. What are your thoughts? Let us know what you think down below in the comments. Don't go on their comments. Go on my comments. Let me know what you're thinking. All right, let's go ahead and get a look back here on the markets, guys. Let's go to the results list here. And then we're going to go ahead and open up Twitter. I want you guys to comment down below who some of your favorite Twitter people are so that I know who we should be following. And we'll go ahead and get those people up. So this is going to be the market for today. As you see, we've got Bitcoin down 0.2%. XRP down you see? Ripple USD. You see, this is what I'm telling you. Somebody coming in. What's going on, Louisiana? How you feeling? 195 countries, 7 continents. I'm glad I got the 7 continents right. As you can see, like we just showed you, Ethereum, not classic, is up 0.2%. 0.2, it seems like, down. Bitcoin Cash, 0.2. Stellar, up 18 tenths. 1.8. I don't know how you say that number. Litecoin sitting about even. Tether doing what it should do, at even. Tron down almost 0.1%. I use Crypto Compare. You can list all your coins in my portfolio in there so you can watch the portfolio and loss really easy. I don't necessarily want to see the losses very easy. BNB. So let's just get a look here. Okay, we see this. This is their 25. I think they do 25, row 25. So ICP, Qtum, Dogecoin. Honestly, guys, if you cannot understand the fact that Dogecoin, with the fact that it was literally created and it was originally called a scam and a fake by the people who created it, that's really important to understand as we evolve and grow in this market. That there's coins that literally exist and thrive in this market that were literally created as a scam. I mean, if you could really think back to the beginning of Bitcoin, when Satoshi was, I wonder what it tells me. Search for news. Who is Satoshi? Satoshi Nakamoto released the version 0.1 of the Bitcoin software on SurgeForce on 9 January 2009. Nakamoto claimed that work on the writing of the code began in 2007. Nakamoto knew that due to its nature, the core design would have to be able to support a broad range of transaction types. NSA. Ooh, weird. Okay, so I did read an article. I'm going to just type this in. Is Satoshi NASA? Somebody had did a thing where in Japan you flip the names backwards. You flip the names backwards and then you take like, I don't know, Satoshi Nakamoto. What does that even look like? He said if you flip the names backward and then you take the letters and you rearrange them or something like that, that it spells Satoshi Nakamoto spells NASA, and that there was somebody trying to make the point that NASA is Satoshi. Sean? That's funny. Okay, let's get back to the charts. I feel like we could go down a rabbit hole here. Okay, you know what? Actually, let's get on to Twitter. Twitter and see what's going on the Twitville this morning. XRP giveaway. Let's see. What digital asset exchange or wallet will be the first to offer 100% insurance to 100% of its customers 100% of the time? I think it's a fair request. If exchanges aren't 100% confident, why should we? Until they do, get off exchanges and protect your assets. It's definitely a great concept, guys, not leaving your tokens on exchanges that you believe might be compromised. Now, at the same time, Mr. BXRP, I think that's at XRPMR, understand exactly what you're saying only holds weight if we're expecting everything to shut down. It's just basically the same thing. If you're a stock trader, if you have a portfolio with Charles Schwab or TD Ameritrade, or if you house your own stocks on the New York Stock Exchange, or you work on the floor of the stock exchange, that would be like telling all of your clients to pull their money out of the New York Stock Exchange or their stocks off the stock exchange. The reason you'd be telling them to do that is because you believe that the markets are going to shut off. Or that you believe that at some point, some cataclysmic event is going to come and turn the market off. Meaning the websites are going to go down, your access is going to go down, your liquidity is going to vanish, everybody transferring use on this platform is going to vanish. That would be the reason that you need to 100% of the time. Now, if we look back to Mt. Gox, yes, if you were to say hindsight is 20/20 always, if we woke up tomorrow morning and Binance was preventing us from having access to our coins and their platform was completely shut down, cryptocurrency in and of itself would be in a dark cloud. I'm serious. A lot of you guys would have lost all your money, your access. You would have sold your coins. You'd have been moving them around from here to there. Not only would your access have gone away, but you would have moved it into some shit coins, which would have actually helped you lose more money because the liquidity is vanishing even faster in the shit coins. So you got to be careful. Yes, it's important to have a Nano X or a Nano S or a paper wallet. Yes, it's important. Oh, Mac Daddy's here. I didn't even see that. What's good, Mac Daddy? How you doing, brother? That's truly important, guys, honestly. Like to see the replies to see if Coinbase are mentioned. For some reason, people really don't. You know what? It does happen every day in crypto land. I'm very sure of it. But like we were bringing up the Mt. Gox situation. Mt. Goxes don't happen every day. Mt. Gox was the biggest Bitcoin exchange out there, and I don't remember exactly what had happened to create the downfall in the Mt. Gox exchange. But yeah, so if it did happen to Binance or to Coinbase or to any of the other big exchanges, it would create such a problem in the crypto space. So yeah, if you're one of those people, have your nanos, have everything set up. Now, if you're one of those that's a believer in the technology, you believe in the exchange that you trade on. Let's say you trade on Coinbase. Coinbase has, you know, I don't know. It's tough. Okay, it looks like the stream quality is going down, guys. You guys just let me know if YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. You know what, guys? On that note, we've been going for over an hour. I really do appreciate you guys joining my channel, liking these videos. As Crypto Kirby used to say, moon the likes, moon the subscriptions. As Steven Crowder says, the subscriptions might not mean anything, so definitely turn on the notifications. Share this video with your friends and your family. And okay, good. I'm glad there's no lag. Yeah, see, as you see, it's telling me we've got low output. So I switched computers. I'm now back over on the Windows 10 computer here in my office. So we'll try and keep this going. I really do appreciate you guys joining in. And hopefully you guys can all share this on your Twitters. I think every one of us has Twitters. I think it's super easy to share this. So if you guys have the opportunity to share this with your friends, and like I said at the beginning of the video, hopefully super chats will come in soon, and you guys will have the opportunity to start interacting a little bit more on the channel here. But I do hope you guys have a beautiful day, a blessed morning. If you guys have sat through this whole hour with me, I really do appreciate it. I feel like we've learned a lot. I feel like every day that we do this, we're going to continue to learn. We will continue to grow. Another ripple effect is here to stay. You guys are part of another ripple effect. You are the ripple effect. I hodl you guys to the moon. I'm going to see you guys at the International Space Station in the sky, where we're going to be swiping our cinnamon hot chocolates with XRP debit cards. I love you guys, honestly. We'll see you in the next one. Share, 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 share. Definitely share this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's see how we end this. Stop streaming. See you guys later.